Alrighty, what's going on there, guys? Drone worship in your face. I actually have the Mavic Mini connected to Litchi now, as you guys can see up in the top. It is 4.18.0 beta build, 3640. So the only way you can use Litchi still with the Mavic Mini is if you agree to test their beta software. Otherwise, when you connect to Litchi, it will not allow you to. Now, I've been testing everything here today, making sure the gimbal motions are smooth. I need to go through and adjust all my aircraft settings, which we'll do at some point here. Today, I just want to show you the generalization of what's actually working. So if you've never used Litchi before, it's actually, I prefer it versus anything that DJI has ever produced when it comes to apps. I've always kind of preferred Litchi. Litchi has always worked better for me. And it's really simple to adjust your modes just like you normally would. Plus they've activated tripod mode, so there's a whole bunch of stuff in here which they're calling C mode, tripod mode obviously, and that's just me clicking on the P mode up in the right hand corner. You still get the majority of your data readouts. However, when I click on this connected to a Mavic or a Phantom, when I click on the battery stuff, I get a lot more information. So they've obviously simplified this. Now they are still supplying the battery stuff, which is cool, and you can set your return to home battery life and stuff with this app. Because it's custom SDK, it allows you to mess with things that you wouldn't normally be able to mess with, but still pretty cool. Alright, so check this out. We're going to go to FPV, and this is normally where you would set up Waypoint missions. So this is all stuff that the Fly app cannot do that is being offered by Litchi. Okay, now Litchi is a $20 app. It is something that you pay $19.99 for, but totally worth it. They continue to upgrade it for every bird that comes out from DJI. If you're looking for more advanced features than they give you in the Fly app, then this is actually pretty good stuff. So I see that they have officially fixed Waypoint missions now. You can save them, set them, build them. So they have set up Waypoint missions, which looks a lot simpler than Drone Link, I think is what it was. Drone Live, Drone Link. Anyways, that was some very sophisticated software for the average user. I realized it was a bit too much for most people, but you know, this is simplified for you guys. They also have activated better follow me modes, altitude, distance, 6 meters, so you can now follow yourself. I'm going to test all these to make sure they work, but you can now follow yourself with the Mini, which is super cool. So we'll go back to here. They also have a set orbit, so I'm not sure this is done. I'm not seeing too much on-screen display that would tell me that this is complete yet, but like I said, something I can test in the future. Focus also has a subject warning, so you can set a point of interest, which is cool. They're calling it focus. They actually give you quite a bit of options here, so we'll go back to orbit and see if the same thing happens. No, see, you don't get any of that. You don't get any of the cool functionality, fortunately. So if I tap on it, see, it just shows my position. It doesn't really allow me to do anything else. So I'm assuming orbit is not complete yet. Focus looks like it's done. Let's see if Pano offers. Yes, Pano looks like it's complete. They have all the options available to you now. So, and quite a bit, honestly. So very cool. Let's see what else we got here. And digital tracking settings, and it looks like they've completed digital tracking finally. So there you go. This, I don't know if this follow me is tracking mode where it just sits there and it just kind of tracks you with the camera and doesn't go anywhere, or like I said, if it's actual follow me mode with tracking. I can't really tell you. So it looks like you can set orbit speeds and stuff. I would have to see how to mess with this closer. Let's see, aircraft rotation on. So some of this I really have to play with, honestly, before I can give you guys some true opinions on this stuff. But for the most part, it looks like a lot of this stuff is functioning now. So I will go over this with you guys when we get a chance. For those of you that are using your Mavic Mini, you don't want nearly as many restrictions. You're not going to get a lot of those restrictions if you're running on Litchi. Litchi's been around a long time. You have the ability to shut a lot of stuff off that you don't. with the DJI Fly app. And obviously a lot of you guys find that no limit drone software is really complicated. Well, by operating on Litchi, you can cut out a lot of the stuff that you can with no limit drones without having to go in there and do any advanced stuff to your drone. So this is kind of an easier, more basic option for you guys. So like I said, we'll go a little bit more in depth into this when I have some time, but for right now, this is the interface of it, and it actually looks pretty good. I'm liking that everything is super easy and set up now. They've had some time. I wanted to give them a little time to hone in the app interface and make this a lot more ergonomic for people. Basic, easy stuff. I mean, the whole screen now is aesthetically pleasing to the eyes. I really like what's being offered here versus what the Fly app shows you. So, all right, man, I'm getting messages. I'll catch you guys on the flip, man. Toodaloo.
Good afternoon. Please give your attention to my associate, Agent J. He's going to demonstrate an electro-biomechanical neural transmitting zero synapse repositioner. We call it the neuralizer. Keep it simple, Slick.
Thanks a lot. Thank you, Agent K. Ladies and gentlemen, if you will, look right here.